Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Tonight, we are learning that President Biden is personally urging Prime Minister Netanyahu for a humanitarian pause in Gaza. But Israel is insisting a halt in fighting will only come after the more than 200 hostages taken by Hamas are released. It may not be the only disagreement between the two allies. Netanyahu saying he sees Israel playing a role in Gaza for, quote, an indefinite period, specifically talking about security responsibility. Well, you may recall President Biden told 60 Minutes it would be a big mistake if Israel occupies Gaza after the war. Well, tonight, the fighting in the heart of Gaza City is intensifying. Look at these pictures. This comes as today marks 1 month since the Hamas attack that killed more than 1,400 people, the deadliest attack on Jews since the Holocaust. And now thousands of civilians are fleeing Gaza City as the battle between Israel and Hamas draws closer. CBS's Charlie D'Agata embedded with the Israeli army in northern Gaza. He will start us off tonight from Tel Aviv. Good evening, Charlie, and tell us what you saw.
Good evening, Nora. We saw destruction as far as the eye could see. No civilians. Even the soldiers we were with said they had seen no civilians, but they were coming up against Hamas militants. In fact, while we were there, they had to reinforce other troops who were coming under fire. We joined the paratroopers of Israel's 501st Airborne Brigade among the first wave of forces to invade Gaza after Hamas militants went on their murderous rampage 1 month ago. Gunners kept lookout as we crossed the desert scrubland of northeast Gaza until we reached Beit Hanun. As we arrived, the sound of ongoing gun battles could be heard nearby. The city had an estimated pre-war population of more than 60,000 people. Looking around, it's hard to imagine anyone lived here at all. Lieutenant Colonel Ido Cass said there was little choice.
I know that the military objective is to destroy Hamas, but you destroyed everything.
Yeah, because look, Hamas is using infrastructure. I mean, just 10 minutes ago, we had a serious battle with a group of Hamas inside the school. We found these rocket launchers.
He showed us a missile site hidden in the backyard of a home next to what used to be a swimming pool.
The commander here told us there were about 1,000 Hamas militants here to begin with. Now there are a few dozen left. It's not the threats above ground that they're worried about, but the ones below it. It was before the fight even began.
Yeah.
As we were speaking, explosions and gunfire erupted a few blocks away. We were told a Hamas fighter emerged from a tunnel near a school and fired an RPG at troops. Southwest of here, in Gaza City, Israeli troops closing in on the heart of the city have triggered a mass exodus south, splitting the territory in two. On the highway south of the city, our CBS News colleague Marwan Al-Ghul spoke with some of those fleeing the fighting.
Walking for hours to cross from Gaza north to the south, carrying nothing
except a white flag of surrender and the will to survive.
We are civilian people. We want to live in our land with a peace, but nobody in the world will let us to leave.
1 month since this war began, residents face an uncertain future. First and foremost, when and how it will end. Now, in terms of that embed, the Israeli military has tight restrictions on coverage, mainly having to do with not showing anything that might give away, like locations or reveal the identities of their soldiers. So the IDF viewed our raw footage as a condition of entry into Gaza, but had no control over our final report. Nora.
Charlie D'Agata, thank you so much.